a Bosco. Hello, got Bosco. My dog. Can you guys hear my dog barking? I gotta go take care of my dog. I'll be back in a sec, guys.
What's up, guys? What do you guys think? How many burr runes tonight? How many burr runes tonight? We're just gonna go players 7. 2 hours LK. See if we get anything. Pick up all charms, jewels, all charms, jewels, and flawless skulls. Nothing else really. 20? Ooh. Forgot I already did. I already did this run. Oopsies. 0 burr runes? Yeah, odds are 0 burr. Odds are 0 burr. Maybe we'll get lucky, we'll get a Sir rune or something. It's mostly just for the skulls, to be honest. And then if I find other stuff along the way, golden. Ith rune. I've almost had 300 perfect skulls. Yeah. Is everybody gonna fall asleep? No one likes lower Kurast farming? Everybody will fall asleep until they hear me scream because I dropped a burr rune. I swear to God though, guys, I was just playing around here earlier today. I did like 20 of them. Just getting used to the 200 FCR setup. And I found a lightning skiller. Lightning skiller with 50 poison damage over 5 seconds, so it's useless. And then the very next round I found a plain javelin skill, harpoonist, Javazon skills, Grand Charm, so. Yeah, talk about a wicked mod. Plus 50 poison damage over 5 seconds and 1 to lightning skills. Crapola. Where are the jaw runes at? Sorry, I can't drop them every month. I know you guys expect it of me, but it's pretty tough. Chris Center, what is pluggy? Can somebody type in exclamation pluggy? It'll direct you to a YouTube video that I made explaining what the pluggy mod is. But yeah, perfect skulls are for re-rolling rared items. Sometimes I almost find that I do the runs better at 105 FCR. 200 is so fast, I don't know. David, you finally completed your tile set? Congrats. Ideally, if you really wanted to save time, you wouldn't buff up every run, but not worth the risk. You don't want to die. Not at my level. I should make like a dedicated LK farming sorceress, but don't farm it enough. FCR.
What do you need?
I find that it's, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like, because it's so fast, it's almost like more abrupt and I can't farm it as smoothly as 105. But then again, I don't do a lot of lower Kurast farming to begin with anymore, so we're not setting any land record, world records here. The hardest part for the tile set for me was the amulet for sure. Finding that first one's a bit of a pain in the butt, but then after that it's not too bad. Star Hunter, how's it going? Grazin, what's up guys? Quick little LK session. Can't believe I did 10,000 of these back in the day. God dang, man. Shale rune. Phoenix Fire, no, I'm gonna go to bed decent time today. Just water. Just water today. Just water. These runs are like so fast, I find that I almost have trouble reading chat. Hope I don't miss anything. Lava Smirnov, thank you so much for the sub. He loves Slamov. Oh, sorry, I already forget your name, so I'm so sorry. Where's Slava Smirnov loves Lower Kurast. Am I trying to set records? No. I'd have a better map if I was trying to set a record, and I would practice a bit more because I feel like I'm very abrupt and I'm not as, I don't know. I feel like my runs are a little slow right now. Once I do a few hundred, I'll be good to go again. Hey, I'm doing this in single player, man. We are doing it on single player, player 7. Do as many times as I want to. Carlo, what is up, bud? Tanner, thank you for the sub. Tanner loves Lower Kurast runs. Anybody else love Lower Kurast runs? Iris was a pull. Yeah, I've found multiple high runes within 500 runs before, and then I've gotten more than 1,000 runs between high runes. So, but I'm mostly doing it, to be honest. I'm mostly doing it to try and farm skulls, and then if a high rune drops, or if I get a good jewel or a skiller, it's just a bonus. Amulet and claws. Skull, 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 nothing. Sorry if I do a bad job reading chat tonight, guys. Just because the runs are so fast and I'm trying to scan for runes. I apologize. Oh, why do I go back to town? It's Waif. I'll show you why I go back to town. Well, you avoid running the Kurast docks is basically why, but I'll show you. Ooh, Flawless Skull, almost as good as a burr rune. So if I don't go back to town, right, and I just save and exit, instead I can, so if I go back and I'm in Act 4, then I can bounce right to the waypoint, go to Low Kurast. If I save and exit, I have to run this entire dock. So it saves me, it's a difference of a couple of seconds. But over the course of thousands of runs, it saves you a lot of time. So I think there's a certain point, if you have enough faster run walk, it's better to run the docks. I don't know what that number is though. You'd have to have like Enigma and Harmony and stuff like that. It'd be a really weird build. Connor, you caught me live, right on. The perfect skulls are for re-rolling rare items. You can re-roll them infinite amount of times and still get +2 to skills. So I wanted to bulk save 300 perfect skulls and re-roll rare item 50 times. Horrible. How many burr? 0 so far, bud. Probably won't even get one tonight. I highly doubt I'll get one tonight. Because say if I keep pace at 2 runs a minute, 120 an hour, I'll do 240. I'm just going to farm LK for 2 hours. Be very lucky if I found one burr rune. No coffee tonight, guys. No coffee. Player enter. I find, I don't know, I just find that it's faster to double click, and then because I have the mic is right in my way. Right in my way, so I can't like see the enter button. I know it's hard to explain, Misco. But then I have to like look down on my player board. Or keyboard, sorry, player board. This is like the ultimate test of not sounding like an idiot, trying to focus on lower Kurast and talk to everybody at the same time. Coffee is life, man. It is. Coffee is life. Carlo, you think I should do more podcasts? It'd be cool to do more in the future. With some other Diablo 2 YouTubers, it'd be fun. I had a fun time doing it with DJ, I really did. You can, Enigma is non-ladder, so you can make it a regular vanilla single player. You don't have to have the plugin mod or ladder only rumors to make Enigma. But rune words itself are not in classic, if that's what you're asking. Or at least they're not in classic, are they? They're not in classic. I don't know. I honestly don't play classic. I've never. I don't know if there's a version 1.13 classic with rune words. I have no idea. I don't. Any drops yet, William? Nothing, bud. Well, we found a flawless skull. The governor. Thank you so much for the sub. Nefrune. Come on, where's my bird? Listen to the whole podcast, Draznin? Right on, dude. I actually have a lot of people tell me that they just listen to like stream VODs on their way to work and stuff like that. Marvel, you almost missed a Vex. Yeah, Clutter's a pain in the butt. I'm trying to do my best to catch everything.
Impossible.
You can also... Nick Tillery, thank you so much for the sub. You can also, like, teleport outside of the hut, too. For Clutter. Just go like that. Yeah, I almost missed a low when I did my 10,000 runs. Almost missed a low that way. Thomas, Viangelis. Everybody loves the lower Kurast farming. You know, I can't seem to get a Mars above 25 res. I found one in the Maz with 25 res. The podcast one was 25 res, and then the Diablo or the Bale one was 22. Misco, I'll make a Javzon. I got all kinds of videos for the future, guys. I just don't have the time to make them. I literally have a backlog of like. I have at least like 100 video ideas. I either don't have the crafting materials, or I don't have the items to do it, or I don't have the time, or it's in process, or somebody else made a similar video and I'm just holding off a little bit so it doesn't look like I make the same video right away. Elrune. Andrew, what's up? You get to see some sloppy lower Kurast running tonight. Is 1.09, that's the one when you can go up to 64 player difficulty? Does that actually make a difference on the rune patterns though? Steven, I'm doing good, man. How are you? LK runs are fun if you do them in batches of like 2 to 500. They're okay, but like when you do them straight, when you're like desperate to make your first infinity, and you have to do 3,000 or 4,000 to make to get your Burmal Barist, then it's not so much fun. Did you mess up the... You should be able to make Enigma in 1.14. You sure you didn't like mess up the order you put the runes in or something like that? Like Enigma's a non-ladder rune root as well, so it should be... You don't need any mods or anything unless you... 21 enhanced damage, 6 to MF. That's kind of a cool jewel. Hey, it's been done before. You know that guy that got the wrong tattoo? Has everybody seen that tattoo? The guy got the Enigma runes, but they were tattooed wrong. Thank you, Andrew. Jack, Sissons. Jack is part of the big D Club. How's it going? I decided to call all my members, everybody, same with Joseph too. We're all part of the big D Club. That's what we're called. Jaw Istber? Ouch. Jaw Istber. That's what I'm gonna call it, Fizzo. The big D Club. I thought that was a funny name. Thought of that today. Thank you, TTV. Appreciate that, man. Ooh, Ralrune. Yoshi, no burrs, or no jaws, sorry, no jaws. And hardly any skulls too. Skulls are almost burns to me at this point. Yeah. Just gotta be in the club for longer, Wola. Speaking of which, Wola, I forgot to mod you, I'm sorry. If you stick around to the end of chat and to stream, I'll get you modded. Forgot to sub to your channel as well. I'm really bad for that. Stefan, we're gonna re-roll some rare items. What's with the RAL obsession? Repairing my Enigma and just crafting materials pretty much. Good energy. Gold. Hello back from Ontario, Canada. Oh, Drazen. Oh, dude, Drazen, I'm so sorry I missed that message. I gotta make the duration longer. I totally screwed up. But thank you so much for the $6 donation, Drazen. FLP. Leveling the Necro. Pittsburgh, you're in Toronto? Seriously? Really close to me, man. Like 2.5 hours away close. Why put myself through this? I figure it's the quickest way to get the perfect skulls I need. Plus, there's a chance of getting good jewels or charms, so I don't mind doing it in small bursts, but doing it for thousands of runs on end, we're past that now. Let's go. Pittsburgh, you can check out the CN Tower. Ripley's Aquarium is cool to check out as well. There's the Toronto Eaton Center. You can go watch a Blue Jays game. At the Rogers Center, there's a lot of stuff to do, man. A lot of stuff to do. See, one of these is gonna roll $5 resistances, 20 to life. And then I'm gonna tell you guys it was all worth it. Telthol Ort Am, Chris. Telthol Ort Am. I did it for Yoshi with a $10 donation. Do it for Jaw. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation, yeah. I tried to... I think I accidentally shortened the duration of the alert when it was the delay. I wanted to shorten the delay, not the duration, because I can barely read the message. Thank you very much for the donation, Yoshi. Everybody loves the lower Kurast. 2 donations right off the bat. 20 life 4 all res, Brett. The best small charms I've ever found, I found 20 to fire res, 11 to life. No. 11 to fire res, 20 to life. 11 to fire res, 19 to life. I've found 5 to all resistances, 6 to magic find. That's another really nice one. And I've found a 3, almost a 320-20. James, the keys are, some of these super chests are locked. So you carry a whole, ooh. Oh, geez. I should be a little bit more careful when I'm in those huts. Some of the chests are locked. You carry like a big stack of keys. I keep thinking I'm on my Jabba's on when I can just sit there and dodge stuff, but it's like, nope, you're on squishy source now. 10 day minimum damage. 20 life, 9 to fire. 9 to light res. That's okay. I'll keep that. Keys are for... Oh, what are we talking? Are we talking about destruction keys, hate keys, and terror keys? Or are we talking about the little gold keys that are in my inventory right now? It's a decent small charm. Could roll a little higher on life and res, but I'll keep it. At this point, I really only pick up, like, really nice stuff. Just because I've been grinding for so long on Pluggy that I really only pick up, like I throw away 20 to life small charms just because I have so many of them. Rotsuku, how's it going? Hope I didn't butcher your name. I feel like I did, bud. Oh, Drazen! Drazen joining the Big D Club! Right? Is that small charm? Oh, crescent. Razin, welcome to the Big D Club, my friend. Remember, the longer you sponsor, the bigger your D gets. True story. I asked for fail emotes with a 2 2020. Oh, I know, that's funny. I still remember that comment, Oni. I still remember that comment. You're like, you pick up that 2 2020 and you like it. But it is because I've been grinding for so long.
May the eternal light shine upon you.
God, that was a long delay.
What you've done this day. The continued survival of mankind is your legacy. Above all else, you have earned a rest from this endless battle.
Thank you very much, Drazin. Weirdest place I've ever found a high rune? I don't really know. Like, almost all of my high runes have been off of random bosses, so or sorry, not like just random white monsters. So weirdest spot I've dropped a high rune before is probably Mephisto. I've dropped 2 burr runes off of Hell Mephisto. Not in the same drop, but I have, like, within 2 weeks of each other, he dropped me 2 burr runes. He's also dropped me a gull rune, which is pretty crazy. And like, I've had Diablo and Bale drop Isterns before, nothing higher than that. So I would say the weirdest rune drops I've found have been off of bosses, because they almost never drop. Oh, they almost never drop high runes for me. There should be a join, like a join button or something like that above there, Inglejet. Or join or become a member or something above the chat. Something like that. It's the same thing as a sub on Twitch. Exact same thing. It's just YouTube's version of it. They call it being a member. I'm using, I can't roll spirit in a kite shield. It's pretty hard to hit 200 FCR without using spirit. Was a rune there? What was it? Hammer. In fact, I don't even think you can hit. Can you even hit 200 FCR without spirit? Like, if you use lidless? I guess you could if you had a nice enough caster amulet. You had a 20 FCR circlet, 20 FCR amulet, use lidless. I guess you could do it without it. You can't do it, William? I don't feel like doing the math. Zod off the Devilkin? That's been the most random rune drop? Be the rarest. I don't know if it's the most random. Well, I guess depends on what you mean by random. There's another rune. Her rune. Like, I don't have to run 200 FCR, I'm running it. I have a 200 FCR set up, so I might as well use it sometimes. You dropped a burr off of... Must have been, the Countess's minions could drop it. Full charm. $17 to life. Not seeing any skulls drop, unless I'm like totally missing them. Christian, what's up, bud? Sorry missed you saying hi. Hey, Show, nothing yet. Nothing yet. We're only 40 minutes in, though. But then again, I am only going for 2 hours, so... There will be no jaw party tonight. Can't drop jaw from here. Rarest item I've found? Man Song's Lesson. But I guess I've also found an ethereal giant skull and dragon scale, which... If you take into consideration that they're ethereal, I guess they're a little bit rarer than Man Songs, but... I'm not sure, Cameron. You could reroll LK maps like 10 times, 100 times. This map is average at best. I mean, it's got 2 campfires, but they're a decent distance apart from each other. It was a champion, just a random champion monster in the Chaos Sanctuary. If you look really closely at the thumbnail of the video I just released today, it's the screenshot of Man Songs dropping in Chaos Sanctuary. Kind of funny that you guys asked me that. Where did it drop? And I used that old screenshot for the background of the thumbnail. Yeah, this has the 2 campfires. And they're kind of in a bit of a circular pattern, but they're just really far away from the waypoint. Well, not really far away, they're just not... They could be closer. Brett, I did get Man Songs, but like a really long time ago. It was actually before I started streaming. Shooting Jimmy, did you just find Tyrell's Might? I'll be more jealous if you found an Eth Reaper's Toll. Yeah, basically Phoenix, yeah. Middle of the road. Middle of the road. It could be worse, could be better. Drazen, you found 2 Eth Reaper's Tolls? I am so jealous. It's like the #1 mercenary weapon for a melee character. Might be some exceptions, but... Alrune. You'll uninstall Diablo 2? Well, I can 100% guarantee it will not drop Zod unless I kill like a random monster and it drops. Nick Lobo, what's up?
Good day.
Junk. Wonder if I can grind out all these keys. Probably not. Full lightning good in hell? It is if you have infinity. If you don't have infinity, lightning sorceress falls on its face. Dude, you found D-Web? Congrats, dude. That is epic. Eth Rune. I'm the clickbait master? I don't think I clickbait my stuff that badly, do I? It's not like I say it's the greatest drop ever and it's a crappy little low-level axe or something like that. Dude, your 3rd one? Paul, I think it was all above 12. I think it was like minus like 12, 13, 11 or something like that. It's not like the res rolled horrible on it, but... Still don't really... It's not really, like... Part of the Oak and Spirit beats man songs for the most part. Thank you guys. You guys enjoyed the videos? Good stuff. Did you type enter and then slash players 7? You'll know it'll work if it says players set to 7. So let me show you Simsos. Players set to 7. It has to say that. If it says players set to 7 or players set to 8, then you're good to go. God, if I found Death's Fathom, I wish. Not yet. Brett, the only like really rare items that are like even like good is like Griffins and Death's Fathom. That's really it. Like Man Songs, Tyrael's Might, Cranium Basher, all those suck. E-Web's good though. For Poison Necro. It's really rare. But like Astrians, like Grief beats the heck out of Astrians. For a Paladin. Nice drops, Patricio. Okay, Scarecrow. The only player's difficulty determines the drop patterns at lower Kurast. So there's more high rune patterns. Chip Skull. Player 7A has the highest amount of high rune patterns, so it's generally the best for high rune farming at lower Kurast. But lower Kurast high rune farming is different than regular high rune farming. 29%? Dude, that's a nice Death's Fathom, man. That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen to me, Alec. If I find like a 15 Death's Fathom, I don't even think I'll use it. I feel like at that point you should just use a Star Hunter. That's for a special video. I feel like at that point you should just use Nightwings. I don't feel like losing. It's only 20 faster cast rate, right? So if you have a really crappy Death's Fathom roll, like I don't think it's worth using. Shooting Jimmy's, just trying to grind some skulls, man. Skulls, charms, and maybe we'll get lucky with some high runes, but... It's still awesome. I'm just, like, it only has 20 faster cast rate, right? So it's a real pain in the butt to get... Well, it's not a real pain in the butt. I'm just saying at that point, if it was like 15, I would probably just use, a Hodo at that point. I don't know. Each his own. Fort Rune. Cool, yours is 17. Stick a facet in it then. Ah, Cole, that would have been my bad, dude. I didn't update the date, so my mistake. I'll maybe update the date after the video's over. Stream's over after the video's over. Hate those Doom Apes, man. Alright, later, Alec. I won't be up that late anyways tonight. Ah. Ooh, Wola, you isted it? You want to see that? Yeah. The hybrid Fury Druid will be out this month. It'll be out this month, I promise. I got so many videos to make and I don't have time. 95 res, 5 to life. Next game, Ohm. I don't know, I got a bad feeling about tonight. I feel like tonight's... I can't even get skulls. Let alone high runes, guys. What character, Simsos? Ancient Tunnels is really good. If you're a pure cold sorceress. Or any level 85 area really is good. Good question, Drazen. I feel like if I roll a 20 to 25 Death Fathom, I will facet it. If I get a 25 and up, I will ist it. Brow Rune. Problem is I don't have any good, all my gold facets are garbage. They're all like 3/3s. 3/4s. The flawed skull. 1 maximum damage, 20 to attack rating, 1 to dex. So we'll see when if I ever drop one. Flawed skull, flawed skull. Sorted res. I got a crafting video in the works. I did 50 crafts and I've made nothing but garbage. Nothing but garbage. Phoenix, have you seriously never found a facet before? Wow, that's brutal, man. Ooh. That's not even worth it. It's not worth dying to get, 2 mapes and amplified damage. And a sorceress. Do not mix. Yeah, I know, unfortunately that is how crafting goes. I didn't even get like a top... top 3 crafts. Christopher, I got 2 hours to stream tonight. Want to try and grind for some some skulls. And I figure the best place to get skulls to reroll rare items is Lower Kurast. Plus I could use some better charms too, some better skillers with better mods. At the time at my location, it's 9:40 at night. This place is supposed to be amazing for perfect skulls. Or sorry, flawless skulls and stuff, but I haven't found anything. Brad, get your own laptop? Wola, what are you doing up at 3:40 a.m.? You are insane, man. What are you doing up so late? There we go, get the groove going. Ah, night shift. I see.
Not in town.
Belch, what's up? I go to Act 4? Act 4 saves me saves me running the docks at Lower Kurast. So it just saves me time. Pretty much. It's like, it saves you like maybe 5 seconds run, maybe? I don't know. Any runes tonight? Nothing, Velch. I've only found one flawless skull too. Brutal. I'm jealous, man. 1540 Jewel? I'm very jealous. Logged in. LK is not for skulls? I thought that it drops flawless equally. So all the flawless jewels, flawless skulls equally. Or am I wasting my time farming an area that doesn't drop skulls? No strength. If you guys want, I can switch out. I can switch out my gear and farm Trav if you want. I'm literally spec'd as a cold sorceress, so I can swap out my gear and go Trav farming if we want. How much FCR? 200 FCR set up at the moment. I missed a skull back there. Did I really? Or are you just screwing with me? I don't have any MF, so farming Pindle with a 200 FCR Blizz source, I don't know. That's kind of funny, actually. It's not really accurate, Brett, at all, to be honest, but I'm not starting drama. I just, according to the drop odds, the rarest items, it's not accurate. Well, it's, I don't know. Anybody else want to explain? Not me. Why Trav over LK? But you guys want me to switch to Trav? I could switch my setup and we can farm Trav if you guys want. Yeah. Skip the Doom putts. You can use the Silo Pen drop calculator to calculate the odds of stuff. Can anybody help Chris out? Anybody have any ideas? I don't mind doing LK every once in a while. 2 hours isn't that bad. When you do it for like 20 hours, then it's horrible. Is this single player? Yeah, it's single player. Single player. Felch did it for 8 hours straight. Felch, do you farm LK with your Necro? 200 FCR Necro? Come on, Felch, you can be honest. Lower Kurast is actually a better place to farm runes than Trav, but
Yes.
Trav's like second best. Is everybody hating this? If everybody's hating this, I can switch to Trav for a little bit. Necro doesn't deserve to farm. Necro deserve. Felch, I want to see you farm LK on Necro. I just want to see it. Ooh, that was a lot of rares in that one. Ooh, as I say that, I get a Necromancer amulet. I feel like I'd find more skulls. Ah, okay, screw it. We'll go to Trav. We will farm Trav for you guys. I will. Auras. Hellmouth gauntlets. I'm looking for rare boots. 30 faster run walk, 10 faster hit recovery, MF, and then res. Or if not MF, then try res or something like that. Really rare stuff. It never drops. Needs. Load up on cold skillers. Here's this poison. Look at this. 1 to lightning skills, 50 poison damage over 6 seconds. Brutal. Brutal. Overall spec. Yeah. There's 3. What's up, guys? Trav farming now. That's okay, because I get some gold, too. Look at that, and I get a skull. First run in, we get a skull. I went down to players 3, didn't I? Bogdan, yes, we're gonna get a jaw rune tonight. There's 3. I think I was on play. I'm so glad I'm using that. I have CTA and a crystal sword now. It's the nicest thing ever. Don't ever make your CTA in a flail. Don't do it. Now everybody's gonna be popping in. They're gonna say, "How come you're not? Why are you farming little Kurast? Why are you not?" Why not a flail? If you make it in a flail, and Brad, I've only died twice on the sorcerers. If you make it in a flail, and then you're using Heart of the Oak when you're on Switch, if you accidentally don't, it's hard to distinguish. It's just hard to distinguish between your CTA and flail. So sometimes you'll have your CTA, you'll be teleporting around slow and you can't tell. But if you have a crystal sword, it's really easy to tell. Makes sense. Burn. Yeah. I could have explained that a lot better. Photo and CTA look the same when they're both in a flail. If we make it into a crystal sword, it's easy to see the difference. I've farmed these guys over 1,000 times and they dropped me one jaw rune. Lots of gold though. Never find. Oh, did you see my last stream, Cameron? You'll be really upset then if you saw my last stream, bud. You did see it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we made CTA in one stream and it rolled 564. Almost perfect. Oops. Ooh, pulver rune. Gold rune, things are looking up. Thank you, Trav, for the pole rune. How far am I with my Annie farming? Oh, geez, I don't know. I have like maybe seven unidentified ones. Maybe. How do I keep going to Little Kurast? It's my mojo there. I just want to watch that I don't get hit with amplified damage. Main skills. Is this setup? I have no damage reduction because I have Nightwings and Ormus robes. So I have no damage reduction, so taking physical hits under amplified damage can be a little risky, even though I have 2,000 health. Soul room. Thoughts on Torchlight Frontiers? I don't even know what it is. The new video game? SAK, that video won't be out for a while, bud.
Not here.
Chris, you want to make it in a Paladin base for styly points. I really like the crystal sword. I don't know why. The blue looks nice. I love I'm using Hellmouth gauntlets, and I can literally sit there, and the Trav's Hydras heal me. Pretty dope. I think I'm wearing Ormus. Am I not wearing Ormus? I'm wearing Ormus. You're screwing with me, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I'm wearing my Ormus robes. Thank you, Bogdan. Now I have my 11,000 damage. God. Such an idiot. I was doing it with an Isted Viper Magi. Now we got the damage going. James, the date is wrong because I'm a dummy. I didn't change it, so I have to change it. I'll do it later when I go offline. I'll change it. That is such a stream fail. Oh god. It's like the only time I use my 3 Blizzard Armor's robes too, is when I farm Travincal. We just went back to Harugeth. No irons yet. No irons yet. I'm all over the place. Bellroom. Maybe I'll get a Chamarin tonight. I doubt it. Right on, Ratana. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Appreciate that. Musclehead 25. Thank you so much for the sub. James, did I trip you out? What do you guys rate my Trav clear speed here on my Blizz source? You guys give me an 8 out of 10? Can I get an 8 out of 10 for clear speed? When I work for an electrical wire manufacturer called Nexans. Max, what's up? Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. Max is part of the Big D Club. Start doing 1,000 cow runs. Maybe in the future. Thumbrune. Unique stiletto. The problem with 1,000 cal runs is that's doing 1,000 runs of an area that can't drop me stuff like Griffins and Death Fathom. I know Trav can't either, but at least with Trav I still got a chance of... I guess you can get high runs. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on my jabs on in the future. I'm not really a big fan of cows. I get asked all the time on stream to run them, but... Charm. No skulls either. SAK, Sock, thank you so much for the sub. You guys prefer... I really like the Blizz source for Trav farming personally. Doesn't have Hork, but I think she's the fastest clear speed of all of them. Like she doesn't have like she doesn't have like the item find that the Barbarian does, but especially if you can roll a better map, I think she has the fastest clear speed. But this is where Thelch comes in and freaks out at me that I didn't say Necro's the best. But if you actually think about sheer clear speed, I think Blizzsource has it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Blizzsource has fastest clear speed for Trav runs? 10,000 Blood Raven runs. Oh my god. Oh, Geeds. Geeds Grand Charm.
I am overburdened.
Do 10k bail runs? Maybe do 1,000 bail runs, maybe. Where can I? So many pages to flip through. Geeds vid incoming.
Not in town.
You got it. Yeah, it's nice gold, but like I said, I really only pick up the really elite stuff now, so unless it's like 11 fire res and has another mod on it, I don't really care. But that's just because I have so much time on this character. Jail room. Almost have max gold. It's a good way to build up my gold too. Even though I'm more set up for rune farming right now. Like I actually only have 99 MF. But in my opinion, I think Trav is all about clear speed. Get your runs down to sub 20 seconds. Then run them over and 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 over again. I use the older one because I use the D2SC mod manager. But I mean, there's really no difference between Pluggy 10 and 11. There's a couple extra features like you can add and create and move around different pages in your stash or whatever, but there's really not a big difference between the two. Roy, I'm clearing Trav on players 3. It's kind of universally the best player's difficulty setting. You can go higher, it's just not really worth the extra time that it takes to clear. Unless you're like a hammered at melting players 7, you're better off just doing players 3. wrong. The best place to find it is Lower Kurast, bud. Which I'm gonna have to change the title to Lower Kurast and Trav farming after the stream's over. But LK is your best bet. Oops. Ooh, set amuletta. I don't know why I always say amuletta all the time now. Bad habit. There's a small charm there. Charm, small charm. 3% faster run walk, 10 to mana. That's a cool one. Digger jaw! I'm a dummy and I didn't change the stream date. Which I will once I go offline. Look at all those set amulets. Just waiting to all be arcanas. You were just gonna ask? It's just a bad habit. I say amuletta for amulets. I say every time an Istron drops, I say Isti rune. I honestly can't tell you why. It's just like bad habit. I just do it. If I can get that first blizzard off and then I can drop a couple statics in there and they don't come at me, get really good clear speed there. Yeah, you think Hammerden's... You think Hammerden clears Trav faster than the Blitz Source? Isn't it a bit of a pain in the butt aiming the hammers? Not really a big Hammerden guy myself. Cold immunes? The only cold immune is Torque, but Infinity breaks his immunity like I think it's like 49 out of 50 times it breaks it. Or it's one every 50 runs. It'll be cold immune. Certainly getting lots of gold. Did I max telekinesis? No. I did not. Jules S, how's it going? Roy, you sound like you're a seasoned H-10 player. Which I am not. Kind of actually felt weird going back to the Sorceress because I did so many hours there on the Javazon. Takes a little while to get used to it again. One in every 55 runs. I just said 50 as like just a number. I didn't actually mean it was like 100%, but Brandon, D2SP, what's up, bud? Upper Kurast. Yeah, I'm using Hellmouth Gauntlets. I like using them instead of Chance Guards. You lose out on a little bit of MF, but I can literally sit there and tank the Hydras. The Hydras heal me, so they trade off sacrificing MF, but it's just nice, like, sitting there and not having to worry about the Hydras. Musclehead, yes. Pluggy makes single player worth it. Unless you're a crazy madman like Brandon and you just play vanilla, which I respect that. Anybody who's crazy enough to grind on single player vanilla, you got my respect. Because Pluggy, you can kind of... The shared stash space makes it a little easier. Josma, thank you so much for the sub. Charm. Brosnan, Brandon is in here. He just popped in and said hi. Jules, will I ever get bored of Diablo 2? Never. Never. Maybe at some point. Maybe I can switch to Path of Diablo. But it seems like Path of Diablo really died off. Like, it seemed like it was... They had their reset and it was pretty hyped, and now it's kind of just died off again. Creative Mind T, just a pull run so far. I was farming Lower Kurast, but then chat wanted to see me kill some stuff instead, so... 15 to life. There's some cool things, like I like that Path of Diablo. Like I like that they made some other characters more valuable, but I don't like how they did other things like nerfing Enigma. Kinda how I feel about Path of Diablo. Plus the double inventory looks so weird to me. But then they did other cool stuff like the corrupting uniques. Ooh, Ismail is Get this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any. The sewer super chest running is. I got a good map for it, but. Yeah, they added a teleport delay to it. So it's like you can only teleport every 2 seconds or something like that. So. Kind of completely euchred characters like the Hammerden. Battle staff. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pro Enigma for sure. I think, especially on like single player, Enigma is really, really, really hard to make, and I feel like it's worth what you get for it. I feel like it matches how hard it is to make. But then rune words like Grief, I think, are just way too powerful and way too easy to make. Hey Brandon, you ever done any trap farming with your Hammerden? Because you could run through the docks and with vigor, and then you could like charge to Trav really fast because you don't have Enigma. You could grind your jaw out that way, bud. Another Rel room. Yeah, Glenn is a huge trap fan. Which Trav is a lot more fun than Lower Kurast. I can say that for sure. Bogdan, do you grind vanilla or do you grind pluggy, dude? Just curious. Rune. Buggy, good stuff, Bogdan. Cool. Get some minimum damage. Dark Saga 17, thank you so much for the sub. Dark Saga, badass name. Brett, I did. And it's the CTA I'm using right now on my Sorceress. Rolled 564. I rolled a 564 CTA in one stream, man. Oh, Bogdan, you've already made your infinity, dude. Right there, 2 sirs and a burr. You got your infinity, man. Glad you enjoyed the videos, Dark Saga. Thank you for subbing to the channel. I appreciate the support. Nothing. That's why it said a part 1 and part 2 marathon, guys. You guys couldn't figure that out? Part 1, part 2? Oh yeah, that's the worst part, Bogdan, is having the... That's painful. When you have the runes to make infinity, but then you don't have the base and you're so desperate to make it. Don't make it in a CV. Dexy, I played this game on and off since I was 13, 14. Feeling a Shaco. Yoshi, infinity, bud. If you don't have infinity to break lightning immunes, your lightning sorceress just falls on her face. Even with infinity, you need other sources of minus light res like facets and griffins to have a really good lightning sorceress. Circlet. Start off as a sorceress to farm your gear, Dark Saga, and then just use, you can spread it to your other characters. So your shared stash, go dual skill tree to get through the game, but then go back to a cold sorceress to farm Mephisto, Ancient Tunnels, farm your high runes from Kurast. Actually, I made a video about building up your sorceress from scratch. It's on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Kind of go into more detail than what the description I just gave you. But being patient and a lot of grinding, bud. I think I did 600 Mephisto runs to get my first Shaco. So, but once you get like your Shaco, your Scalders, and your gear like that, your Whiz Spike, then you can start moving to other areas. Ooh. So green. Shoot a paladin skill. This is kind of cool. You started with a Boazon? That's probably the hardest character to... I bet you... Oh, Roy, dude. Dude, too much information, Roy. I think starting with a Boazon would be the hardest character to... Yeah, like, I don't think you could pick a harder... I honestly don't think you could pick a harder character to start untwinked on than a Boazon. Isle Rune. Always confuse those for low runes. a necro. Pedro, farming gold and high runes and perfect skulls. That's what I'm farming for a Trav. And maybe if I'll get lucky, I'll drop a metal grid. Rare jewel. Fail, almost rolled facet, just not quite enough. I actually got plans to make a budget boson build. There's a lot of really nice bows. Like there's the demon horn, arch strike or whatever. Lysander's aim upped is okay. Harmony is okay. Elrune. Globe. Wild Witch String, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. It's the one you can up it to a Hydra bow. Steven, I'm jealous, man. I need that metal grid. Need it. I need it to farm. I guess I don't have to have it. It'd be nice to use on my Frenzy Barb for doing Ubers. I want to try and see if I can do the mini Ubers, and I can definitely do it with the real Ubers, but farm with a Fury Druid. I think it'll be tough to do the mini Ubers with a Fury Druid. You're really time consuming. Up to Wisdom Draw. What do you guys think would be the best way to handle the physical immune bugs for Uber Duriel when you're a werewolf? Like, what would be the best? Think just using a Reaper's Toll mercenary? And then when you actually find Duriel, taking the Reaper's Toll off of him, so then he doesn't proc to Crepify over your life tap. It's like the worst character to farm. Just don't play Fury Druid. It's a challenge. I love the Druid. Everybody hates the Druid. I love the Druid. I guess if you're like buffing your Murkut with CTA and Oak Sage, it would have a lot of health. Oh, use that that Passion Rune Root for Vengeance. It would just be to deal with the swarms, just to get them out of the way, and then once they're out of the way. Yeah, I could use like Atma's Scarab Amulet for the amplified damage procs. I could do that. The only issue is the red bug swarms, that's it. Ooh, that was a bad spawn. That's what happens if I go below that that magic line or whatever. They spawn outside of the hut. And we're full on gold again. What's a man gotta do to get a skull around here? Belchi, what's up? Yeah. But see, here's the thing, Brad. Hork Barb, like I'm not saying Blizz Source is better. Hork Barb is better for sure. But I don't think that a barbarian can clear the Trav as fast as Blizz Source can. But yeah, like you could like work all the corpses and stuff, but Alder's boots. Like if I wasn't picking up gold piles and just scanning for runes, like I'd be way quicker. 40 fire res, man, I can't get a good roll on fire res for Riss. How's it going? That's a funny idea. Die naked? I think Hork Barb is the best. I think Blizz Source is number 2. Because I'm wasting extra time picking up gold. And also, I have a bad map. Like, if I had a map when they were right here, when they're all tucked in here, you, like, pop in, couple blizzards, and then you're gone again. I think she's number 2. Then that's when every Hammerden player and every Necro player comes in and tells me I'm an idiot. You were chatting with a woman, that's why you're late? I hope she was a really good-looking woman. You missed half my stream. I'm just kidding, buddy. It's all good. See, that's what I thought, Bogdan. I thought it's a pain in the butt trying to aim the hammers around with the pillars and stuff like that, like you said, but... I won't find the Death Fathom off Trav, but... Women equals... I'm just kidding, buddy. It's all good. If you got a hot date or you gotta talk to a good-looking girl, it's all good. Oh, Francis, what's up? I don't know about you guys, but I think I've given up on finding a really good Druid's belt. I've given up on the 5 NATO. I've identified every rare pelt for the last year. I think I'm just about ready to give up. Don't give up. I'll just use Spirit Keeper instead. It's good. It looks cool, and then I'll use it for bail runs with the Light Absorb. Phoenix Fire, what's up? Ryan Sub, or Ryan Foss. Ryan Foss. With the recent sub. Thank you very much. Woo, whoa. Ah, screw it. Let's just hit reset. So this is why I go back to town, or go back to Act 4. Avoid doing this stuff. That run out of jaw rune? Well, screw it. I lost my mojo that run. Sometimes they pop in here at the Ghoul Lords or whatever, and if I teleport too far over, then I drag them, and then I'm trying to fight everybody, and it's like, screw it. Riss, found a pole rune, that's it. Awesome, Thebelt Gregor. So guys, when does Game of Thrones come out? Is the new season coming out soon, or is it not till this summer? Like, does it come out this winter, or is it... All that gold. I'm so excited for the new Game of Thrones. April. Next year, July. I think that's the funniest thing about streaming is when I answer a question and then I get like 6 different answers. May or November, it's never coming back. I can never get a straight answer from chat. Oh, Thebald, if you're not new to my channel, dude, I butcher names all the time. I don't do it on purpose, but I am so bad. Sometimes I just... it's bad. I apologize. I just want to see Cersei die. I just want to see her character die. I hate her so much. I feel like she's gonna F them all over. Like, I feel like she's gonna temporarily be on their side. They're gonna, like, just about beat the White Walkers, and then she's gonna, like, attack them from behind or something and try and kill them all, like, backstab them. She's brutal. Kill rune. I think I need to start... Can you guys look up the recipe for... the crafting recipe for caster gloves? Could you guys look that up for me, please? I think... Can you guys confirm if it's a shale rune? Brandon, Frost Maiden? Using what bow? Wizendraw? The Wizendraw bow? Or have you made an ice? I think I need to start collecting shale runes for a crafting video. Caster glove. The recipe for a caster glove. Secret build, alright. I got a secret hybrid Fury Druid build coming out too, so we both have secret builds. Grazin, congrats on the low rune from Pindle.
I am overburdened.
Is it an Ort rune, guys? Jewel, oh, it's an Ort rune. Okay, thank you guys. Need to start collecting Ort runes then. I want to try and see if I can craft a pair of Javzon gloves, 220 caster gloves, because then you get mana after kill, and then I can switch out my silk weaves for a different type of boot. You guys know those websites that you can like buy it? You can buy anything you want like online. Do you guys think that? Do you think that they just run like 200 different Hammerden bots or like 2,000 different Hammerden bots or something? Or do you think they actually have like, you think they have like dedicated Trav running characters to try and farm high runes and stuff like that? Or do you think that they just have like mass clearing? I'm just curious. I'm not saying I approve of these websites. I'm just wondering if they have like bots that farm Trav all day like I am, or if they just mass farm and pick everything up that drops. Just kind of curious what they would do. Grand Charm. Oh, Grand Charm. Thank you. They just run chests all day. Mass H and Bale runners. I don't think that they would have them running chest runs, because they wouldn't be doing the chest runs on a high difficulty setting. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Nightmare Hammerden looking for gear. Maybe. I think Nightmare Mephisto has the best odds to drop Hawes. You could drop Viper Magi there. I'm running the 105 FCR breakpoint, you Thibault. I don't really know how I could make this setup any better, to be honest. Outside of Death's Fathom, I think that there's not really anything I can do to make it better. Junk. .105 FCR. Thibault, 105 FCR. I really think there's only two setups, like 63 or 105 for Trav. You don't really, because of the casting delay on Blizzard, you don't really get anything from 200 FCR. You can maybe shoot your Ice Blast a little bit quicker, but... Antlers! Oh, they're green! Oh, they're green! They're green. There could be potential here. There could be potential. Ah, dude. No! Come on! No high runes yet, man. I like rarely get green druid pelts. Rarely. That one was missing the 3 to tornado. That would have been amazing, getting a 5 NATO this stream. Spirit's better than Hawes? Are you a 125 FCR fan there, Roy? Show my equipment. Okay, this is my equipment. I'm using Hodo, faceted Nightwings, Maras, faceted 3 Blizzard Ormus Robes, Arax, 2 SOJs, 49 MF War Travelers, Hellmouth gauntlets for fire absorb, spirit, torch and Annie, 1 Geed's grand charm, a bunch of cold skillers, and then different assorted res and MF small charms. So I have a almost 12,000 blizzard. 12,000 blizzard and 7,500 ice blast. So she's really geared towards clear speed. I mean, apart from maybe adding a little bit more MF, I don't know what else to fix. Magnus Johnson, what's up? Joining the Big D Club, bud. Longer you remember, the bigger the D gets. Remember your story. I called him in. And Mark doesn't have fortitude, so it takes a while to... You are Magnus Johnson, you are. Thank you, Steven. It's nice. I just finished working 312, so yes. Nice to have some time off work. Look at all that gold. That was a good gold run. Bubs. Punk. No, I don't. They're all plain cold skillers. Cold skiller fortified to life is a really rare find for single player. So yeah, I could have better grand charms with like plus life or faster hit recovery. That's one way I could improve my character a bit. And to be honest, it's hard enough finding plain cold skillers sometimes. Chill room. God, I can't find a skull to for the life of me, man. You can only get 45 life if you reroll Bale, Diablo, or Neolithic Grand Charms. Those are the only Grand Charms that can roll that high on the life. It's eye level 90 and higher can roll 45 to life. And Diablo is 90. Wait, what that was? Diablo is... Bale's 99. Is Diablo 94 and Neolithic is 96? I can't remember. Something like that. Or maybe Diablo's 90. 92. Yeah, that's a godly Grand Charm Bogdan. When it traps, 25 to life. Very nice. I think it's, I'm positive it's eye level 90. I'm positive it's 90 to roll 45 life. Diablo's 94, 96, 99. Okay, I was right. Thank you, Francis. Yeah, you can... like I found off of a random ghost or something in the Arcane Sanctuary. I found a 1 to javelin skills, 35 to life Grand Charm. So I mean, the only reason people tell you to reroll Bale and Diablo is because if you're gonna spend 500 perfect jewels rerolling a Grand Charm, you might as well spend it rerolling a Grand Charm that has the potential to roll 45 life. But it's not a big deal if you want to roll a lower level Grand Charm. It's not really that big a deal. Steve, Infinity, it indirectly does. It lets me only invest 1 hard point into Cold Mastery, so I can put more points into Frozen Orb to synergize my Ice Blast, and it also breaks the immunity of Torque, which helps with efficiency. But for like pure damage, it doesn't really do anything. Because the Cold Mastery, because of the way Cold Mastery works. But it lets you, like I said, it lets you put more points into Frozen Orb to boost Ice Blast, and it breaks some specific cold immunities. Maxed their gold out again. Yeah, you're right, Bogdan. Skiller's a skiller. Exactly. Exactly. Good. Might as well max this character's gold inventory. Gamble? No, I just keep throwing it in my super chest, James. JTRW, what's up? Oh, 1 flawless skull. Trav grants me with a flawless skull. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's almost worth more than a burr run for me right now.
Not in town.
I don't need the gold. The gold is not the issue. Gold, I'm just like grabbing gold along the way, but nothing yet, man. Nothing yet. 2 hours in. Found a pull run from Trav, that's about it. Boss plate. Not it. Your boots suck. All resistance is 13, extra gold, that's okay. You don't need the gold, but runes are... I'm really just doing it for perfect skulls, man. And then if I get
What do you need?
I drop a high rune along the way, booyah. And plus I just like using my Blizzard Ormus robe sometimes. I never use it other than Trav farming. I've not made the bot D yet. I'm trying to get a live clip of a Vex rune dropping before I make the Breath of the Dying. I'm using Hodo because I don't have a Death Fathom. Plus, if I did have Death Fathom, I wouldn't be able to hit... Oh, I guess I could still hit 105. I wouldn't be able to use Hellmouth Gauntlets. Because I like using them for the Fire Absorb. Because I can actually, like, the Hydras heal me. So then the only thing I have to worry about is not being hit by them with melee damage. Mighty Scepter. Is it the Redeemer? Crystalline Globe. The Redeemer from Travincal. 244. I don't even know what that rolls actually. Does it roll 4 to Redemption, 4 to Holy Bolt? Good question. I don't know, but we found the Redeemer from Travincal. It's just fun for variety. I enjoy it for variety purposes. Two, 4, 4 is perfect? Okay, cool. Perfect Redeemer. Well, it wouldn't be perfect for the other stats. Perfect for skills. I threw away a perfect Bone Shade off of Bale. I dropped a perfect Bone Shade and I didn't realize it was perfect. Jewel. Jewel, Jewel. $300 ED. Okay. It rolled 236 and 287. Bob, who's Bob? Gram check, I did. I found all the all of the runes and the base to make CTA. I did. But today I found nothing. Well, I guess I just found the Redeemer, but that's not too exciting to be honest. Robert. Yeah, the last skill is useless. But perfect is 664, and I rolled 564. Alright guys, 3 more Trav runs, and then I'm done for the night. Doesn't seem like Trav is putting out. I think I found like 2 flawless skulls tonight. Bad night for skull farming. Charm. The Vex drops. We're supposed to drop Burr and up, guys. Burr, Jaw, and Cham. That's what we want from Trav. No Vex runes. Yeah, it really sucks when you roll like a 1 to bow, 1 to battle or to CTA. That stuff hurts. You can boost it with plus skills, but it still really sucks. Ring. It just really sucks because then it doesn't last very long. Only lasts like a minute, right? That's what really sucks, but... Last Trav rune of the day. Oh, I'm tired. Last Trav run of the day. Oh, and I gotta follow the skull. I gotta follow the skull.
Impossible.
Skulls make me so happy.
Not here.
Throw away some of these Rowlerins too. Look how many perfect skulls I have, guys. The answer is too many. All of these, all of these, all of these, all of these. I still don't have 300 yet. That is legit skull farming. No cheating, that's so much grinding. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into stream. Another good one. Drazen, thank you so much for being the latest channel member. It's all good. I should be streaming tomorrow, guys, so I'll see you then. But have a good night, guys. Take it easy. Don't worry, I'll get my stash organized at some point. I will, I promise. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in for the quick stream. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.